Woo child, we getting started now. We getting started now. Woo child, we getting started now. We getting started now.
You watching classes such as get ready to get schooled or be schooled.
Yeah, it's that damn shit.
Bet you didn't know that we getting dough. Taking any chick, maybe money to the mall. Catch him at the party backstage at the show. We got dough, yo. Bet you didn't know that we getting dough. Taking any chick, maybe money to the mall. Catch him at the party backstage at the show. We got dough,
Yeah, what up, man? We back in the building. Class is in session, and we back in the building. So let's get it. Life is too short to waste your time on people who don't respect or appreciate and value you. Spend your life with people that make you smile, laugh, and feel love. Sometimes you gotta lose, or you gotta find out who you truly are.
What?
We addicted to our thoughts. We cannot change anything if we can't change our thinking.
Okay!
The trouble is, if you don't spend your life yourself, other people spend it for you.
Yeah!
Once you realize you deserve a better future, letting go of your dark past is the best choice you will ever make.
Yeah!
It is better to live your own destiny imperfectly than to live an imitation of someone else's life with perfection.
What?
Everyone you meet is a part of your journey, but not all of them are meant to stay in your life. Some people are just passing through to give you gifts, either they blessings or lessons.
Okay!
I don't care what you say to me. I care what you share to me. Kindness is not a business. True kindness expects nothing in return and should never act with conditions. Guard well your thoughts when I'm alone, and your words when accompanied. Perfectionism is the enemy of happiness. Embrace being imperfectly imperfect. Learn from your mistakes and forgive yourself. You'll be happier. If you love deeply, you're going to get hurt badly. But it's still worth it. Never let hard lessons harden your heart. The hard lessons of life are meant to make you better, not bitter. Never respond to an angry person with a fiery comeback, even if he deserves it. Don't allow his anger to become your anger. Most of us must learn to love people and use things rather than loving things and using people.
Yeah!
You don't have to like someone, but you have to treat them as you wish to be treated.
Okay!
Attitude is a choice. Happiness is a choice. Optimism is a choice. Kindness is a choice. Giving is a choice. Respect is a choice. Whatever choice you make, makes you. Choose wisely.
What?
Even if you cannot change all the people around you, you can change the people you choose to be around. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Choose to be happy and live your own life. You can't have a sense of victory unless you know what it means to fail. When everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane that takes off against the wind, not with it. Too many of us are not living our dreams because we are living our fears. You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough.
Hooray!
There's only one way to avoid criticism. Do nothing, say nothing, and be nothing. Don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds that you plant. Always go with your passions. Never ask yourself if it's realistic or not. Often the distance between a successful person and a failure is not one as better abilities or ideas, but the courage that one has bet on one's ideas to take calculated risk and to act. Life is inherently risky. There's only one big risk you should avoid at all costs, and that is the risk of doing nothing.
Game over.
When you take risks, you learn. There'll be times when you succeed, and there'll be times when you fail, and both are equally important. And my mind can conceive it, and my heart can conceive it, I can achieve it. The true measure of a man is how he treats someone who could do him absolutely no good. You only have one life, and if it is not going in the direction you wanted to, now is the time to make changes. One of the biggest lessons I learned from my journey is you can't please everyone, so don't try. Yo, it's hard to fail, but it's worth to never try to succeed. Doing the best at this moment puts you in the best place for the next moment. For the world, you might be one person, but to one person, you might be the world. Don't be afraid of your fears. They're not there to scare you. They're there to let you know that something is worth it. If you look at what you have in life, you'll always have more. If you look at what you don't have in life, you'll never have enough.
YBR TJ watching Classes in Session. School to get schooled. No cap here. Tune in.
Say now I got money, she talking about eating my semen. Damn, niggas are foul. Don't fall with the odds, been hunting them down. Look how I step, I'm hyping the crowd. I'm talking my shit, yeah, they love how I step. My bitch is yellow, this part is white. Mixed together, we gon' fuck all night. I'm drinking on orange, I'm full with that Sprite. I'm drinking on orange, I'm full with that Sprite. I'm fire as the fuck, finna go hit the stool. Stop running your mouth, I don't listen to fools. I was bad as the fuck, I ain't listening to school. What the fuck do you look like? Telling me what to do. I'm a young ass step, I'm hard as the fuck. Only 15, been running it up. The wife full love, could I rock at this show? Can't come to your show if I can't bring my...
In every success story, you will find someone that has made a courageous decision. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Ooh. To live a good life, we have the potential for it. If we can learn to be indifferent to what makes no difference. To not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there's no path and leave a trail. There are no secrets to success. It is always the results of preparation, hard work, and learning from failure. The difference between living and losing is most often not quitting. Yo, we gotta be honest about what we want and take risks, rather than lie to ourselves and make excuses to stay in our comfort zone. You got a straw, purpose in life. You don't gotta be pushed. Your passion will drive you there. It takes guts and humility to admit mistakes. Admitting we're wrong is courage, not weakness. Forgive, but do not forget, or you'll be hurt again. Forgiving changes the perspectives. Forgetting loses the lesson. At the end of the day, class is in session, and we in the building. Yo, you ever wonder why the masses never thirst for the truth? They turn a blind eye to the evidence that is not their taste, preferring to defy error if error seduces them. Whoever can supply the illusion is easily their master. Whoever attempts to destroy the illusion is always their victim. Yo, take a look around. You'll see an epidemic of madness that occurs when a large portion of society loses touch with reality and descends into delusion. People are competing against you. Yo, you don't even know it. Mass hypnosis. Mass hysteria is also called mass hypnosis. An illness, MPI, defined as a social phenomenon, consists of collective anxiety due to a perceived threat and can culminate in a cascade of symptoms suggest of organic disease without an identifiable cause. Menticide, the systematic effort to undermine and destroy a person's value and beliefs as by the use of prolonged interrogation, drugs, torture, etc., and to induce radical different ideas.
Getting know that we getting dough. Taking any chick, many money to the mall. Catch him at the party, backstage at the show. We got dough, yo. They jiggling, baby, yo. Go ahead, baby, yo. Put it in her face, yeah, wiggling, baby. In the Vegas lights, we hit the strip at night. We check for girls is tight, pockets price is right. Jewelry twice my height. I'm a gigolo, stacking all the dough, getting all the O's. Atlantic City, this Nevada. LV, pop a collar, lady scream holler. Pimps, tricks, plant hits, go ships. This is with big lips. Desert palm trees, warm breeze, mind at ease. Door high on ears, minks for 2 G's. Chinchilla fur, past life blur. Today so much money, my speech slur. Vegas life, pure player, no wife. Bet you didn't know that we getting dough. Taking any chick, many money to the mall. Catch him at the party, backstage at the show. We got dough, yo. Bet you didn't know that we getting dough. Taking any chick, many money to the mall. Catch him at the party, backstage at the show. We got dough. Woo child, we getting started now. Woo child,
We are trapped in a modern society of financial debt, fears, fear-mongering on the news, instability at home, soul-crushing jobs. Yo, did you know managers have what they call bring the morale down meetings? Let's look into the word morale. Morale, confidence, enthusiasm, and discipline of a person or group at a particular time. Morale is the spirit of a group that makes them want to succeed. It's a sense of well-being that comes from confidence, uselessness, and purpose. Or the opposite effects when a group turns on each other in fear and confusion. In the workforce, groups turn on each other. I don't want to lose my job. I can't help you. I ain't seen nothing. But yet you saw the truth, the reality. Welcome to the world of a shop steward. A shop steward, a person who supports their fellow employee under a union. Inside of a union, you have a collective bargaining agreement. An agreement that connects the worker with corporate. And they come together under this union. And the union is supposed to represent for the fellow employee. But what happens when the fellow employee, HR, human resources, with human resources, the reality is not the work for the employee. They're more so there to support the management and the executives side of the employer as a whole. So you'll have these human resources where regular employees will go confused and seek refuge or seek answers toward an injustice that may be carried out by management, executives, departments that the employees are actually a part of. Only to be written up, sent to human resources under the pretense or guidelines of an infraction. Like, per se, the point system. Different unions have a different point system set up that if you accumulate a certain amount of points, they could push you out of their job establishment, union. So these systems are set up to try to help the employee, such as FMLA. FMLA is an excuse to be able to call out without being ridiculed or being reprimanded by human resources or by management that can incur what they would call a write-up or a points or point system. FMLA. There are many situations and circumstances of employees and employers, especially some of the bigger employees or employers who are put in a position to have to reprimand an employee under what they would call insubordination.
Kurgari izova gambira mutabani wawe wandugera musti
mushaba ngo sasire twuma makagiti
ngati manyanta nkuraga ruchiro
n'uchimanya itwatwahika
sasire sister wanje tugira mwana some
ngacha ijiro wanje ko road grade yahiguru nchimase cyakubuzima cyangiro murinye
you just to get simura nakoza
the kansimure after all ifune
chikororera
omushijana wakwana mukazi tuwakwana kujantiye sasira brother wanje
Class is in session, and now we're going to talk about something serious. The world of success, fake friends, success, bad motivation. Success, fake friends, motivation. Let's talk about this. John Moran. So, basketball player, NBA superstar John Moran, worth over 200 million, worth over 200 million in NBA contracts alone, not to mention endorsement checks and business deals of that nature. So as it turns out, he's caught with a video for the second time with him flashing a firearm. Now, it's true. Personally, I really didn't see nothing wrong with it. Especially when in the rap world, companies are pushing and promoting for the artists to pitch this idea musically. It's kind of weird, you know? The more I think about it. Okay, on one hand, you have the NBA, $1 billion company that they try to push for a squeaky clean image. Okay. Bringing in inner youth talents, inner city youth talents, excuse me. People that are have-not, a lot mostly with have-nots, from impoverished upbringings, lack thereof of financial gain. But have enough talent to qualify them to actually enter in this profession of basketball or sports for that matter. It reminds me a while back, I did a song on a mixtape, on my mixtape series, Class Over the Classics. And back in 2007, which was released in 2008, I did the first version of Classes in Session. And on it, I would take the classic beats. In this particular song, it was I Got 5 on It by the legendary Loonies. Download it. Go check that out. Loonies, I Got 5 on It. Major classic, West Coast classic. The beat is so dope. But I redid it, and I did it about athletes mismanaging their money, or athletes getting bigger than their bridges mentally because they sustain or acquire such large sums of money that they feel that they are somewhat above the law. And during the time when I recorded it, some of the main figures that I was talking about during that time were the likenesses of Michael Vick with his dog situation, Michael Phelps. He was caught with a bong after winning all them gold medals, which caused him to lose some endorsement deals, a lot of money. Some football players, I remember two particular players, I can't remember their names, but they actually went out on a boat and were never seen again. One particular player who got into a fight with his girl, and during the melee, she took the pickup truck, and went driving off, and he was in the back, and he was forced off the truck in which the speeds that she was traveling, and ultimately succumbed to his demise. And I did that song with a heavy heart of trying to display a message of, there will always be bosses, no matter how big you get. And even within the song, there were lyrics that said there'll always be bosses, from Goodell to David Stern, athletes losing turn. And I bring that up because now here we are. That was 07, 08. Fast forward over a decade later, and here we are again. Now, John Morant, he has a strong presence of his father at the games and stuff of that nature. But yet these instances and these incidents happen, and they continue to happen, where he's caught in a situation of having people around him, friends, that have him in uncompromising positions, where the risk is losing all you stand to gain financially. It's like he's the out for so many people, family and friends that he is closest to. And for some reason, he doesn't realize, or maybe it's just not coming across, that he's jeopardizing that. So, people, places, and things is one of my catchphrases I always love to live by. People you choose to be around, places you choose to go, things you choose to get into, all become a broad makeup of situations and the actions in which you're faced with, whether good, bad, indifferent, ugly, however you want to call it. So with that being said, it's like, what are you doing, bro? You know the microscope is on you. They watching your every move. And after the first time, I said, he's gonna have to cut his hair, because now he's gonna have to show this image. He can't be the AI, the Allen Iverson. This is why I so fell in love with Allen Iverson back in the 90s. He refused to put on a suit. He looked like us, he acted like us, he resembled us. Pure representation of us. AI was definitely the lack of better words, the Jesus Christ for us, meaning he took the scars and sacrificed himself for our way, which now when you look at today's NBA, you see these people with these outlandish outfits, these wild spectacle outfits and fashion. It's not really an alpha male world no more. It is what it is. But sticking to the situation at hand, people, places, and things. So the people this dude has around him,
It's constantly having him in these positions, and it's not coming through or not coming across. He's just not getting it. But then again, is he wrong? Well, this is where I feel he's wrong. It's when you put two different levels together. All right, the fact that he's toting a gun. All right. In that state, it's legal to have. Okay, cool. You know where I have the problem with it? That song that's playing in the background. Okay. It's the era. But then again, a lot of young people will say, well, in your era, y'all was making the same music. Yes, but no. Let's take NWA for an example. I'm a mother with an attitude. I got a case of spitting in the mother's face. For me and my ace, we got a taste of a motherfucker's Billy Club. He took his gun and put it to our head, said, start running. Okay. Maybe Coogee Rap, maybe? I got a job with the mall making G's, doing some stick-up deliveries and transporting keys. They got me like a flunky, money. 10 G's inside the case. Wake up, we gotta. No. See, these gangster lyrics of yesteryear, the difference between yesteryear gangster lyrics and today, well, hold up. Let's go back again. The first rap video that they allowed guns, the first and the last that they allowed guns, Onyx. Throw your guns in the air and wave them like you just don't care. I hate your guts and I hope that's stick your fingers. My name and my life is alive. I'm having a bad day, so stay out of my way. With the pistol back and pick them later, okay? Just in the nick of time, I can pick a purple rhyme. What's yours is mine and what's mine is mine. I'm a robber ass mine. Stick your fingers. All right. Maybe that era. Maybe that. What's that, 91? 91? Throw your guns in the air. But then again, no. Because where you had this gangster persona, image, I say the gangster music of then doesn't even compare to the gangster music of today for one huge, humongous reason. Class is in session. Put your thinking cap on. Listen to this. The gangster music from yesteryear, the gangster music, or rather, the devilish drill sound of right now, it don't compare on no level, way, shape, form, or fashion from 1 degree, and I'm gonna keep going there until you pay attention and recognize those artists of yesteryear were revolutionary and willing to be, from Public Enemy to Tupac to NWA. If you take NWA's beginning albums, it was all against racist cops. Ice Cube. It was all about willing to stand up to the oppressor. Onyx. We formed crews, posses. Original hip hop culture was about being rebels, fight the power, going against the grain. Two Live Crew, Miami-based Two Live Crew, literally fought for you and I to be able to have freedom, free speech within our lyrics. They were the sacrificial lambs. Again, another form of Jesus, for lack of better words, but it's the truth. These people went up against Congress, Two Live Crew, to have the right to say what they want. Revolutionary. So no, the drill sound of right now does not compare to any hardcore from yesteryear. Because all of them dudes from then were willing to go up against the machine before they became compromised, COINTELPRO. This industry is big business. Just like pharmaceuticals, the hospital, and the food industry. I bring them up because why? Well, allegedly, what do they all have in common? Yo, food industry, hey yo, we'll put this poison in this food. We'll send them to you. Hospitals. Hospitals. You'll treat them, diagnose them, and prescribe them and send them to you. The pharmacy. Big business. At what expense? Your health. Classes in session. So, big businesses. NBA, NFL, MLB, NHL, sport, entertainment. Which acts like they care about their image. So you're not gonna be kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, yeah, wah, 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 yeah. They don't want to see that in their establishment. But Sony, Atlantic, Interscope, these organizations thrive in it. Why? Is it because they do big business with the jail system? Is it because they coexist simultaneously with the letter boys? So you have to think about this. John Moran, you have a chance out of the hood. You know how easy it would be. Well, matter of fact, they say you're not even from the hood. Yo, in my day, we really lived the life of the streets. And the dream was always to get out of the streets, to never go back. It amazes me to this day. Yo, there's people that watch this. And I want you to, if you're watching this, let them know. Because you may be working hard as a laborer, maybe busting your tail every day, getting up to go to work, to provide for your family. But yesteryear, you was that dude. Yesteryear, you was smacking people with guns. Yesteryear, you was digging more pockets and snatching chains and yapping cats and doing all that, or whatever the case may be. And again, you wake up one morning and you see this going on with these young dudes, the Morants and the XYZ, X's and O's. It's like, pause. What are we doing? You know, I just watched the Dear Mama documentary. I lived that era. And it messed me up to think how bad I forgot how important this dude was for us. But one has to think. Tupac is only dead just like the rest of them. Meaning, if they're dead, then they were really freedom fighters. If they're alive and they talk that freedom fighter, fool's gold, counterfeit, COINTELPRO.